What's up, Kings? How are we doing today? This is your cousin from Jamaica. So we have another great video here today, but before we get into it, remember to like, save, share, and comment on the videos, and let's keep this conversation going. Turn on all notifications and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so I have my notes today, so we're gonna jump right into it. Our topic of discussion, delayed gratification, is a part of wealth creation. Now, everybody wants to get rich, everybody wants money, but how do you go about getting it? There are principles, there are things that you need to implement. For me, having a skill, having the knowledge, the know-how is always important, and the ability to get a job and keep the job and save the money so you can invest the money is crucial. But no one talks about delaying pleasure and gaining the things of this world, like, a lot of guys in Jamaica, especially, they want to have children. And from my research and from what I've observed, a lot of the richest people in the world, they waited until they started a family. Because let's face it, once the baby born, once your girl has a kid, you're going to have to foot the cost. Unless you have some family inheritance or people helping you and supporting you, who's going to take up that living, breathing human being? I'm 37, I'm 38 next month. I don't have any children as yet, and many men from my country would make me feel bad about it, and even in America, they're like, you haven't passed on your generation, you haven't impregnated anyone, but building a business is hard. Let's face it, and not many people make it. So I had to exercise some level of discipline. Not say I didn't want a family, I've tried multiple times to get married, start a family, it just didn't work out for me at the time. But God is a very amazing God, and His timing is really blessed, the best time. I'm very happy with my situation now, working, building these businesses. Fiance is amazing woman. I love her too. She's just amazing. Alright, so the first point I'm going to mention is discipline. Discipline is needed in order to achieve certain things in life. If you don't have the ability to discipline yourself, to just commit to accomplishing a task, it's very hard to build wealth. You need discipline. You need to say you're going to save towards this goal, or you're going to adhere to certain rules and regulations for yourself. You can't eat certain type of food, you can't go to certain type of places or the nightclubs in order to be able to stick to your goals and build this wealth. There's a difference between rich and being wealth. Like, wealth is generational. You can pass on that to your future family. Rich is, yes, you are liquid, you have a lot of money right now, you can spend. But if you're not careful, it can't last long. Alright? If you are in America, your money can be taken away from you very quickly, easily. So the next point I want to add is, money discipline, discipline with yourself and your habits, these are all crucial. We live in a world with lots of distractions, and the things in the society are there, they won't necessarily let us be better men. So if you have a problem with lust, like I used to struggle a lot with lust in the past. I'm not fully over it, but I've gotten a lot better. Love women, but thank God I didn't impregnate a lot of women, or else I couldn't be building some of these businesses right now, in my opinion. Some men maybe have the ability to build multiple businesses or build a successful business with multiple women. However, I am the type of person that, I like to build my family and pay attention to my lady and her, general well-being. So maybe it was a good thing that I didn't get a woman pregnant as yet. Alright, and you have to know to resist these temptations. Like, if you know you're working towards a goal, you cannot want to always pay attention to things that's going to take away from the goal. Alright, these things can, throw you off. Some men can, balance themselves, but in all honesty, not a lot of men can focus on multiple things at the same time. It is a skill. You need systems in place, you need leadership, you need a real serious ability to get this done. Next point is, So what I would say is you need to create an environment where you can thrive and do well. Like your friends who you have is a part of creating an environment, the type of home you live in. If you're in constant chaos, drugs, drinking, partying, it's kind of hard to focus on achieving the goal to build a successful business or a life. In my opinion, these things take you away from accomplishing your goals. So you need to pay attention to the environment that you're in. It's like osmosis, where the sum total of the five people we hang out with. If you hang out with five drug dealers, you're going to be the sixth one. If you hang out with five millionaires, you're going to be the sixth millionaire. So who you hang out with, the environment you're in, does play a role in your journey to building wealth. Next, delay doesn't mean denial. Not because you haven't achieved the goals that they set out right now doesn't mean that it can't happen. So don't beat up yourself. Don't believe that it can't come true. You just need to keep working towards it. Maybe change the strategies a bit, and it can happen. Next point is ask yourself this question: will your future self be proud of you or be pleased with the decisions you made? Like, you are working towards becoming a millionaire. Would the future self be happy that you squandered your money investing in something that doesn't gonna give you a return, or investing in something that's gonna make you lose your money and you won't get it back in a long time? Like, you have to ask yourself these questions. Is your future self going to be pleased of decisions you made today? And these are critical for your general ability to build the wealth you need. The last point is falling down is not the end. It's a part of the process, and there's something to learn from the failure. I've had multiple failures in life. Multiple times I made up and dropped on my face. But I had to pick myself up and ask myself, what am I learning from this experience? Alright? How can I improve from this bad experience? And use my pain as my power or my fuel, and move on to the next day. If you dwell on things too long, it will hurt you. So I had to learn a lot of these things. Some I learned from personal experience, some I learned from other people or mentors, but at the end of the day, I was determined that, look, with God, anything is possible. I can make it. And these are some of the things I want to emphasize with you guys, so that you don't lose hope. For those out there who follow my channel and you want to make it in your endeavors. So like the video, give me a thumbs up, like, save, share, comment on the videos. Let's keep this conversation going. Peace.